Good morning and welcome to Rockstar UK. In this episode we are going to be building up the customer's bike. The engine's all done. I've just got to put the belt on and the CVT bits that I've had back from powder coat and paint. A company called Wicked Coatings did the painting for me. Very good, always look after me, and the choice of colours I think goes really well together. Also, on some other news, we're now supported by, or sponsored by, Auto Finesse. There will be a discount code and some other little goodies stuff that is going to be coming our way. Once I've got the discount code, I will stick it up on Instagram, so if you guys ever need anything, use the discount code, grab your stuff, you'll get 15% off, and yeah, just help support me, help support my sponsors, and good times for everybody. Okay, so apologies for the audio. I've just had to switch to my phone because my Canon G7X died straight away. So, ignition in, and then we've put the triple tree in. So the bearings that sit in here and the bearings that sit on the top, give them a good grease in. Always grease your balls, as a good friend of mine, Burnout Bobby, or Ryan, always says. Pop them in there, make sure they're greased. Like, that's a little bit tight at the moment, but I haven't got any pressure on this bottom section, so I do that up and then I back this off a little bit just so they sandwich together and have a nice bite, and that should make this. You can feel that little, you can see that little notch in there. That's not good, we need to get rid of that. But so I've got the two frames together with the Ruck Shop's nice bolt set. So as you can see, it's like a nice cream colour. I've gone for some retro themed stuff, so I've put like a wrinkle black stock triple tree on. The engine itself is all built, ready to go in wrinkle black. That will get put straight onto here. I keep it all wrapped up so that I don't get any dust or any bad stuff and fingerprints and stuff like that all over the bike. But yeah, we're going to make some good progress today. I plan on putting the engine on. I've still got to stretch that tyre. The front one's just around the corner of this mattress. That one's done. So yeah, we'll sort this out, and then we'll pop on to the next bit, which will be starting to sort like the back end out. We'll start doing the forks, and I'll just bring you along the way. So a little bit more progress. We're back to the Canon now, so a bit better quality and hopefully sound. So we've got the TRS Koso mount headset on, and as you can see towards the back, we've put the engine on. This frame, the mount fitted together so easy. So you put your little front piece on, and then you put your I don't know what you call it, like front brace, onto there, and then your stretch bar, which is what essentially pushes the motor back, and the engine mount. It's all very simple bolt together stuff. Your main bolt through, a little spacer in there, and then I do have to modify the shock, which I've already done, which is just on that side, and the sort of like the flat in there. Try and flatten it off just so it doesn't interfere with your sort of like your brake retainer. So that's all together. We've got the variator, new clutch is on, the new clutch bell is on, so the shock is on. You can't really see it, but the actual spring I've had painted in the brown, which some of the other panels are going to be. So like the battery box, part of the ankle biter kit, on the carbon fibre fuel tank cover I've had a recess done around the outside, which brings the colour in. The front guard, not mud guard, we're not running a mud guard, but the front frame guard is all in the brown. So yeah, it's all coming together nicely. This wrinkled black looks absolutely fantastic on here. It's come out really well. It's still a bit wet in places though, even though it's been, you know, 24 hours. Maybe I put it on a little bit too thick in some areas, plus it is super cold here at the moment. I can actually see the breath coming out of me, so it is quite chilly. So really, I guess the next thing, I'll have to stretch that tyre on so that we can mount it up, and also I want to put all the forks and stuff in so that we can get this bike into sort of like a rolling format, so it can be easily moved around. We'll get the handlebars on. I'm probably going to cut them down, but yeah, we're making some really quick progress, like good progress, because I mean, like that fitted straight into there, that and that have bit onto there beautifully, that's bit onto there. It's just all gone together very quickly and very easily. If you've got the right tools as well, it always helps. And then we've got a good old Black Betty sitting here. My garage is a mess, and if you've ever worked with me before or seen previous videos, I work like a mess, mainly because of ADHD, and also down to pure laziness. All of those over there, all of that is all the parts that are going onto the bike. So as you can see, there's still a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, oh, and there's even some here which are all the nuts, bolts, washers, brake rotor, GPS sensor, all of those fun stuff as well. That's just my tools because I'm messy. So yeah, I'm going to start. Really, I've got to do a bit of a clean up, and then get this into a roller, and we're good to go. Okay, so it's probably about half six in the evening. I'm gonna go and spend the last couple of hours of the day with my family, so I'll take you over what I've just done. Made some good progress. We've got a lot of stuff buttoned up. I wanted to make it a roller today, but I just don't like rushing these bikes. If you rush them, you start making problems for yourself, and I've made a problem for myself. So I corrected the problem, which was literally just a bolt that had sort of like locked itself. So I wanted to get it out, put a new one in, and it was the one that goes through the rear set. So it was like sort of like where on the front frame, oh no, sorry, it's on the rear frame where you can normally put a set of pegs. So anyway, change the bolt, job done. So let's take you around the bike. So as you can see, we've made some good headway up the front. Oh, sorry, excuse me, just kneeling down. So triple trees on, roughed in where I want the levers, grips are on. I've cut the end of this bar down by about 1.5 inches each side. When it was super wide, it just didn't really feel very nice on the bike at all. So I chopped them down. You sort of like position yourself where you're going to see how it feels. I like it. I think the customer's going to be happy. Then I always put the levers on, and when I press them, it's basically flush with the end, and that's how I sort of get them to position where I want them on the bar. TRS mini switch, like we said, we've put all the COSO stuff on there. Haven't put the COSO gauge in yet. We've got a new Adlin sort of like square top brake reservoir, and that's exactly the same. I mean, I need to move this one up because I haven't reset this yet. Actually, I probably haven't done this up, so that's going to be in the right position. I think I just need to move this up slightly, and that's pretty much it for the front end. Come towards the rear of the frame. We've got the coil and Mikuni fuel pump on there. We put the rear sets on and the SMF pegs, and then I've put the carburetor on and run the wire down up to here, just so I've got, when I go putting the cage on, I can wrap them inside the cage so that it keeps it all nice and tidy. So we got rear mount on, rear shock arm, and then the ankle biter kit. So we've got the color. I mean, this looks black on the camera, but this is more like a bronzy gold. It's called pyrite brown. It's a really nice color. And then we've got the Old English white for all the other white bits. Wrinkle black engine, that's all done. I mean, even the spring here, that's in the pyrite brown. And then we've installed the TRS carbon fibre rear spoiler. Really like the look of that on there. And then we're going to have a carbon fibre fuel tank cover. Yeah, just tie it. Oh, and the carbon Yoshimura pipe. So there's going to be some nice amounts of carbon in there. It's going to look really nice. I'm really liking how this is turning out. So there we have it. That's the progress we've made today. So not bad going, I don't think. But never rush it. If you rush it, you start making problems and making issues and making mistakes. So yeah, I'm stopping for the day. So if you like the video, please give it like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all of those good things. Stay tuned, because I want to get this bike sort of finished in the next couple of weeks. I've got to MOT it, which is our English sort of like roadworthy test, so that the customer can pick it up and ride and have some fun with it. Yeah, really liking how this one's turning out, so stay tuned, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.